one's about Bumper from when we first went and looked at him, which is this day. Lily went and had a try, and she was 14. I couldn't ride at the time. My knee was having one of its many injured moments, and Lily hadn't really ridden much for a good few years before this, and when she did, she last regularly rode a 12.3 little Welsh pony. It was a big step up from a little tiny pony to a few years off, and then on to a 16.2 plus Clyde. It was a big adjustment for her, and I personally think that she did very well doing it. So temperament was the number one priority when we were bumper shopping, and he has the most wonderful temperament. So we snapped him up and brought him home. He settled in really, really well. He hadn't done very much outside of the arena. I don't think he'd been ridden out at all, and we do a lot of riding out, poking about the place, riding up the road in the paddocks, and he was very unsure of that to start with. He was not very sure-footed and not the most confident out in the wide open spaces. But he came along really well. This was his first time out at Equestrian Park in Canberra. We took him and Reese. It was Reese's first time. We just went around and pretty much trotted over the little logs on the ground, and Lily and Bumper were a bit more ambitious than we were. And this is Goulburn District Show Jumping Club. They were going really well. They were jumping quite high stuff as far as I'm concerned, but he got a bit of a fright. He knocked an oxer and rails went everywhere, and he's a bit of a delicate soul, and so we've come right back. It's taken a long time to rebuild his confidence. He loves cross country, but because they don't fall down, they don't move underneath him, so they don't scare him. His first cross-country clinic, which we don't actually have any videos or photo of, it took a good 2.5 hours in the water. It took an hour and a half to get him to go into the water, and then another half an hour to get him to do it a bit more confidently, and then another half an hour after that until he was happy to go in and out and around about. But thankfully, he's never even looked at it since then. It was 2 hours well spent, and the instructor at that clinic was absolutely fabulous. She was so patient with him. We were all getting very frustrated, but she was great, and we eventually got him in, and he hasn't looked back because we took the time to do it confidently in the first place. And he and Lily have spent a lot of time getting lessons here and there, and this was at the Berry Inter-School Equestrian Championships. This is the jump off. I'm not too sure what height it is, 45, 60. And they won this class, which was nice. was a cross-country clinic at SIAC. It was the hottest day. They were supposed to do a round of cross-country at the end of it, but it all got cancelled because it was just so stinking hot. So there's a competition from ACT Show Jumping Club at Equestrian Park in Canberra. This is he and Lily at Blaney Show in 21. I think this is the 70 or 75 centimetres.
See, we've got a few minutes. I'll just announce a few winners today. The best unrestored tractor.
This is National Capital Horse Trials Association. I think this is the Hunter Trials. Lily and I actually did pairs. There was a photo early on of us doing pairs at the Hunter Trials. It was so much fun. If you ever have the opportunity to do pairs, Hunter Trials, do it. It's awesome. This is the show jumping part of the Hunter Trials that we just did the cross country for.
That is a horse, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful?
He's doing the sporting at Berry Interschool Championships in December last year, 21. This would be in one of the other videos, but I just added it in. This is his first foray into the world of sporting. He's not exactly a sporting pony, but he had a good crack. He did alright with this one, because 5 minutes before this video you could never get near him with that flag on a stick, and we spent a few minutes desensitising him to it, and yeah, he went, oh, okay, it's not going to attack me, that's alright, I can deal with this.
Good boy. Do it yourself.
Yes. Yep. Okay.
Don't do that again. Flash your front.
No, it's in the 80.
There you go. I jumped more 80 jumps yesterday than I thought.
Yeah.
Turns out I just can't tell the height of a jump.
Good on ya.
And this is with me at Blaney Show this year. This is could be the 45, could be the 60, something nice and low. We actually placed third, actually, did we? Yeah, I think we placed third. I can't remember. We had lots of fun anyway, and we got a bag of goodies. So that's always nice to come home with. So after doing 2 show jumping classes with me in the morning, later on he stepped out in the show hunter ring. It was his first outing as a show hunter. It was his first time ever being in a ring like that, and he was fabulous. He went from novice show hunter to champion show hunter hack all in one day, which was very nice. So this is Bumper's time with us so far. He's done all manner of things, competition wise, at home wise, just riding out. You know, he's primarily Rich's horse to trail ride and have fun on, and he does that, and he does so much more. And it's been really interesting looking back over these videos of his time with us and seeing how things have changed with him and how things have stayed the same for some instances. But you know, really good to look back and see the difference in things and what you can do differently, how far he's come along, how much everyone's improved in doing so many things. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.